Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. And for those which are new here, let me explain the situation. I bought this Audi from an online auction in the hopes to restore it, what's left of it. And in the last video, we found out that the chassis legs were so badly bent that I couldn't fit the new front end on. Well, in this video, I'm going to see if we can straighten that out. See what I did there? Because I'm going to take it to a body shop to get the legs straightened. Hopefully they won't cost me too much. I'm just taking, and my camera fell off. That's better. I'm just taking the new radiator off so it's easier for the body shop to come in and straighten the chassis legs. Now, ideally, we need to get the car actually running and driving for it to get to the body shop. It is obviously going to be towed there, so I'm not going to be driving it on the road if anybody had that idea. But of course, it needs to be driven on and off the tow truck. And of course, that means we need to put this back on, the old or original fan, and that's because of the oil lines that go into the side. For anybody that's asking, no, the new one does not have it. We did address it in the previous video, but yeah, that's why we need to put this one back on. Connecting the original radiator back up was pretty straightforward. Just connected up the oil lines, and that's pretty much it. So, good news, folks. I've got the two. Focus, there you go. I've got the two wires, oil lines. They're now in, which is great, but that's kind of it resting, which isn't going to work if you want to drive it forwards onto the back of a trailer. But as usual, I have a plan. And in 3, 2, 1. Albert Einstein, Stephen Hawking, Alexander Fleming, and William Blakemore will go down in history as the smartest men in the entire world ever to have existed after what I've done to this car. Let me show you. To be fair, guys, in a nutshell, all I've done is basically held it together with zip tags. If you look here, these ones here were actually really difficult because for some reason they kept on snapping. It's not as if they're holding anything particularly heavy. There you go, there's the other side, and yeah, basically all the wires there are all held together with zip tags, and it's all nicely, not very neat really, to be honest with you, but the most important thing is, if we look down, I'm not as young as I used to be, we are off the ground. Ka-ching. This thing will roll and it will not drive over itself. Ka-ching. I then decided to see if this thing even starts still, and you know what? It does. I genuinely have no idea. Oh, yeah, that's probably not a good idea, actually. Okay, so good news. The car does run still, and it did start, as you can see. I was a little bit concerned at how the auxiliary belt was rubbing on the radiator, but I've had a closer look, and I don't think it was. Like, I've tried to push it as close, and there's still a couple of mil gaps, which is good. But then it's like, do I risk it? I don't think I have a choice, but there you go. But more importantly, it looks like no oil came out of here, which is excellent. Yeah, very good. Good news, folks. We've managed to get the car into a decent running condition. No, you haven't. Well, I have, because remember, all we need to do is get this car onto the back of a trailer. That's all. Now, folks, this is the new front end, which I am hoping to put on the car eventually. But what I need to do now is basically take the radiator and the crash bar off, so we just have the frame by itself. The reason being is because this frame section, if I turn it around, easier said than done, shows where the body shop will need to mount the frame of the car, each side here, and the two chassis legs here and here. So they need it to all straighten it all up and make sure it's all going to connect. But of course, they need to take the radiator and all that lot out first. Let's crack on. So now the frame is free. I can put this in the car and they can line it all up. Well, that is the end of a very long day of hard work. Now let's go wait for this pickup truck. And guys, just before we go, don't forget about this wonderful Mercedes I'm raffling off for £2 a ticket. If you're interested, the link will be in the description box below. Oh, I think maybe I think it might be this okay. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, we got there. Oh, it's slipping. There we got there. Perfect.